say to Poncasa. You get some point, JJ.
But Central Region, Montpellier for no or man to Abanama Bawumia.
Why young your phone? Must the relegation. You walk back at White Nazakis.
Okay.
Your local relegation, bad 20 years, break the 8th, break the chump. You break the 8th now, you break the chump. Young quarrel, yeah, Missy, young break a shade. Because this salon, and go full of bread, and go full of cassa. Yako round simple into Munkashi. Yako yen may guassy.
Adamu is Dr. Bawumia or
no, that's a canoe. Not can no work as a bottom. Oh, the cannon, the can I guess a bottom. This over say can't put
people 1 for 10 candidates in Amara against Mahama. They will still lose.
In this country, President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo anytime. In this country, President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo anytime.
Yo, Abusian for Memobibia Aquaba, Eba a Dr. Ren page. Say, O share a year and Commonoa a Dahonua or say, return Cecilia Dapaah'S seized the money within 7 days. Court orders a year OSP. Court a year a friend is saying the Accra High Court has mandated the Office of the Special Prosecutor to return Cecilia Dapaah'S seized money to her within a period of 7 days. Abusia, assemble assemble aba Cecilia meno kase. And say Dr. Ren, eja, mene mashefo, ene adofo a mafolo eye Dr. Ren politics, ene eye Dr. Ren, mafolo mia eja, mede enkomo we ebrem. Assemble abe, I'm sure say yemu bebre no amu edwere mu. Ayamo wanwa. Say Ghana krono ayetimono. Aso. That's the rule of law. Does it really work? Or it only works when it affects the poor, the vulnerable, and the needy ones. So if you are not vulnerable as a Ghanaian, Brano, agile. If you have a political party like MPP, you can steal as much as you can. You will go to court and the court will defend you. Is it the case? Of course, if it is not the case there, then how come set a whole special prosecutor? OSP stands for Office of the Special Prosecutor. A high court order a year the return of all the seized money by the special prosecutor. Now let me read to you. The former sanitation minister found herself entangled in a legal dispute when her assets were seized by the OSP, which is the Office of the Special Prosecutor. However, the court has overturned this action, directing the Office of Special Prosecutor to return the confiscated funds to her. The OSP is investigating Madame Dapaah for corruption and corruption-related offenses following the revelation that she has kept more than $1 million United States dollars in her home. Now, in the wake of this startling revelation of stolen funds by her domestic staff, the Office of the Special Prosecutor embarked on a comprehensive search of the minister's residence, prompted by the staggering amount that were reported stolen. Meanwhile, Cecilia has described the application of the special prosecutor to confirm a freeze and seizure order against her property as an attempt to perpetuate the arbitrary exercise of power based on the misinterpretation of facts and the reluctant media frenzy. And the resultant media frenzy. She asserts that the Office of the Special Prosecutor, that is the OSP, is infringing upon its own legal framework and is engaging in an arbitrary process driven solely by suspicion fueled by distorted representation and media frenzy. Oh, Africa. Let me go. Currently, entangled in a legal dispute, the OSP is pursuing a court order to validate the freezing of Cecilia Dapaah'S bank account and the confiscation of properties located within her residence, which they suspect to have been acquired through illegal means. This move follows the recent revelation of stolen funds by her domestic staff, prompting the OSP to conduct searches in her residence. Ms. Dapaah resigned as Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources, a post she had held for the last 5 years. On Saturday, in order, she said, not to distract from the work of the government. She added that she was sure that any investigations would show she had acted with integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are as a nation. This is where we are as a country. You see, let me tell you something about Ghana currently. You see this situation. I will show you a picture. I just want to show you a picture. Let me show you this picture. This lady was once upon a time a minister for the former government, John Dramani Mahama, NDC party. She was having a conversation with her friends. And in the conversation, she said, if I get $1 million, you can say wishes. That was her wish. If conditional clause, she would stop politics. There was a conversation between herself and her friends. And she made that utterance came out. It is not as if it happened, but based on it, a leaked tape came out. Based on the leaked tape, this lady was fired. Seminya sika 1 million na major politics. Whether say sika no benya legally or illegally, the then government acted upon that leaked tape and she was fired. This beautiful lady. Now, this is a young lady hoping to get $1 million to fulfill her aspirations and dreams as a young woman. Fast forward. Let's look at this woman. Fast forward. This lady, her name is Victoria Hammer. I remember vividly 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Now, fast forward. This woman, Oledi Panke, look at her face. Examine her face with a lot of pancake Oledi Panke. Look at her lips. Examine the lips. Look at her nose. Examine the nose. And look at her 1957 wig. She did not dream or thought or spoke to someone that if she get $1 million, she will stop politics. She really had the money in her home when government was asking everybody to bring their money and save it in the bank. As I speak to you now, old men and women in Ghana, pensioners' money that they have worked and toiled hard for, they are not getting their money because the government is saying that there is no money in the country. So the government has seized our old fathers, pensioners' money. The government has seized their money. Meanwhile, this Oledi Panke, with her 1957 wig, hoarding over $2 million in her home. Her maid, domestic staff, were stealing from these millions. This woman never even got to know that her monies in her home, there's been some domestic staff who were stealing from what she allegedly stole from Ghanaians. This is an Oledi. This young man on your left-hand side is the special prosecutor. Before this young man became the special prosecutor, the former first special prosecutor, his name is Alamisi Martin Amidu. Martin Alamisi Amidu described this government, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as the mother serpent of corruption. Oh, Martin Amidu. This is how he described the president of Ghana, as the mother serpent of corruption. Now, I have come to understand the reason why Martin Amidu referred to our president as the mother serpent of corruption. Look at the special prosecutor today being ordered by the High Court and with ultimatum. The Accra High Court has mandatory the office of the special prosecutor to return Cecilia Dapaah'S seized money to her within a period of 7 days. Allah, it is only an English country that this will happen. This will never happen in any Francophone country. Never. There will be a gun that will be blazing at the presidential villa, because men will sit down and say that this is nonsense. This is stupidity. This is foolishness. When laws were created, or whenever laws are created, conscience comes alive. I am sorry to say that my country, Ghana, there is no more conscience. The conscience are with only a few people, and those few people cannot even speak, because when they speak, they are afraid that they will be arrested, prosecuted, and jailed. Here we are, looking at Oledi Panke with his 1957 wig, with his red lips and his brown sugar teeth, stealing from the poor, and the government is protecting her. Oh, God, have mercy. Oh, God, have mercy. We need to find out simply, before you become a minister or an MP, you must declare your asset. Let's go and check the asset and see whether this money that was found in this woman's home was legally acquired. Obviously, it is not. That is why the High Court has mandated enforcing the OSP and giving him an ultimatum to return Cecilia, Oledi Panke, brown sugar teeth, with a wrinkled lips, to return the money in 7 days. What a shock. This is total wickedness. This is total barbadash. This is craziness. And it can only happen in Ghana under the so-called human rights activist, the so-called a lawyer per excellence, the so-called Zacchaeus. Come down now. This guy is, guys, if there is coup d'etat in Ghana today, do not be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't. Because if the judiciary, that one would have thought that they have conscience, a case will go before a whole high court judge, and this will be his outcome or verdict. You know, I feel sorry for my country, Ghana. I weep for my nation, Ghana, because currently my nation is being led by wicked and riffraffs who have no conscience or whatsoever anymore for our great nation. So now there we go again. What is the purpose of a special prosecutor then? What is the purpose of the special prosecutor? This is very corrupted judiciary under corrupted Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Christ Bawumia. You see, let me tell these judiciary people that you, as many as you can support the dirty works of Akufo-Addo's government. You can support the dirty works of Bawumia's government. And let me tell you, there is God, and God is watching. And one day, the thief will go to the market, and the thief will never return. One day, the thief shall go to the market, and the thief will never return, because the thief will be caught. What Akufo-Addo is doing to our country, I tell you what, it's sad. He has destroyed every institution. He has corrupted every institution. And even the judges that we so revere and respect. Look at what is happening. You see, yesterday, I was having a conversation with a fine gentleman. And I've told you, I think that many of you that have followed me, I've told you about this gentleman. I said that, you see, I had strong belief that under Akufo-Addo things would change. It was a stupid belief. Oh, I say it. Me, when I do something wrong, I will not come and pamper myself. I will speak the truth, and the truth will set me free. The gentleman told me that, Dr. Ren, Daddy reigns royal agent Vida. Let me tell you something. You see Akufo-Addo, he will destroy the nation. He will destroy the nation to the extent that he himself will one day plan of his exit. Because the amount of monies that these people have stolen, the only way out for them will be through coup d'etat. What the friend said, he said, look, Doc, let me say something. They will do these things to even bring division among tribes. And exactly what the gentleman told me. Everything that he told me has come to pass. Last 2 weeks, he told me about coup d'etats that will be happening. And one of the coup d'etats has happened already, Gabon. And he told me, pray for Ghana and pray for Cameroon. This is what a young gentleman told me. Pray for Ghana and pray for Cameroon. Today we are seeing exactly the stupidity that leads to coup d'etat is what a Kufu-Addo's government is practicing. You've heard him saying that he has nothing more to offer. He has admitted the hardships in Ghana. He has admitted that the country is so hard. I weep for any government that will come after a Kufu-Addo. I weep. And that's exactly what Eunice has said. He has already destroyed the country beyond repairs. He has totally destroyed everything. You have not heard that there are some banks that are going to go on, a friend is saying, will be filing for bankruptcy. Oh, there are some banks in Ghana very soon. If they don't get assistance, if they don't get capital injection, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not who he claimed he was when he was telling the whole nation that he was going to change Ghana in 18 months. You see, these leaders are so wicked and evil and insensitive that they don't even care about Ghanaians anymore. Yesterday, my friend was telling me, he said, Doc, your country currently, he's also a Ghanaian, but now he doesn't refer to himself as Ghanaian anymore. He said, Doc, your country currently is being led by people who are wicked, evil, and are full of bitterness. And there is no way this MPP government is going to transform the nation. If anybody wants to transform the nation currently, it will never come from anybody in MPP. No, unless that person, form his or her own political party. Matimiho party, yes. Because the corruption in MPP currently, is so bad. It's so bad that I fear for the next leader. Because you see, the way Akufo-Addo has destroyed this Ghana, I don't think that we will get journalists to condemn if another government comes and is also destroying the Ghana that we have. And you see, it's sad when you hear or see Ghanaians defending politicians, especially this MPP government. You read it. Perhaps you've not seen it. Read it. Read it. Return Cecilia Dapaah'S seized money within 7 days. This is a high court telling the special prosecutor to return stolen monies to this 1957 Whig woman. Look, how you see, also Ayana me can say, Omo yen krasifo a montia Ayana bi mo say Dr. Ren, oh where's here so harsh, Omo yen krasifo saying, Omo yen krasifo because on say o krasini na wo brena say, wo brena so nya bibi bia na afedi wo fom into we no mo buy no, omo fom Ghana ejapade no omo fum ye sika oko Kumasi a majority of Ghana ye japade a Kwame Nkrumah edi jayen woma tonton opa Kumasi sisi a majority of our state owned houses woma tonton the state lands woma tonton womo fum ejapade we omo ye nkrasefo ye ka so obi ye krase ni obi a wote akura bi ase wo na ye krase ni o obi a sebio wenya tumi na tumi no wode etietia ne manfo so na ne manfo ebre we ye krase ni mami we hwe nanim no wo hwe nanim a I mean min di na tem ne body no but wo hwe nanim a utimi so ye wicked wo ma we ne nsa nchacha de they be our grabbing. We be a minister for sanitation. Should the way a Ghana ye fin to send anything? What do you say? Min ka say me yaw no min di na tem. I'm just saying say Ghana ye fin. What kind of nation are we? These wicked people, evil people. We beba London, na ne japadi e wa London krumha. We beba na ne foreign account e book krumha. Sike wom. No mercy, just that they don't even have empathy, sympathy. They are so wicked to the extent to say, at your age, born in 1954 or 50 something, or 45, as I say, you would have been crazy. See, Sikeria, anayode. Me say, now the danko ekufu ado de. Yes, sir, Yankupon, so woman a kose. Obeba betena eye a friend is say obi free akonya no so na wo free so a obi hunu ne say the other day be am say Ghana for the ye bodua ye bodua nkakra we ya na politicians ni fi say Ghana for dua bo no enko kapa Ghana for ye dua bo ya no ye di si wo no wo de am munim am nkobu sakofo oni ni nua ene kofo ni nua eye a friend is say adokofo memfa ne yare ensere no wabubu akadem obubuku dan sese mu hu so ba abonte a wonante a wontimi nante onante te say a friend say Ali Bongo onya stroke ko because you see you people make the Ghanaian child suffer so much why mutimu esum kradodo politicians mutimu esum dodo we are so wicked and evil and a comfort wheelchair. Kona kobusa no contract ko 4 time na oji obi hotel the man ma friend hotel the wawa ko 4 time. Airport enclave wo nyina no motonton asase. Government lands no motonton fa. Ko he Kumasi motonton asase state owned lands. Omo papa no ma mbre omo ando. Omo papa no be akromfo. Omo manso ba ya akromfo. Na yenya yeni wa mobrohunfo ma no mu defend sa akromfo we no mo no mu yar ma kwetwa picture wa begina Buckingham Palace no wetwa picture no wa begina number 10 no ye president UK for penasem wa ba bro kire oni bro ni twa picture we ye kurasini we mo ye nkurasefo me ka kire so wo kwa sorry dem na wo kọ bompa say Awurade e mekoti abonsam so abonsam what Jubilee House odi na ye bie Bible ni mu kire mu amu wo kọ aso na wo kọ bompa say Awurade mekọ bompa ye na de me ne bonsam konya hey African don't go to church and go and pray that you are going to kill Satan. No. The Satan is their president, your Satan is your ministers, your Satan is your MPs, the MMDCs, the assemblymen and women, they are your Satan. Woman no Omo Satan, omo devil. Anybody who steals your joy from your life, permanently, is your devil, is your Satan, and is the evil. Akufuado ti Jubilee House, one who Akufuado pe we will say, yay, oh Lord of Mountain Zion, I have come in contact with the evil one. Everything that the Akufuado does Majority of it does not favor Ghanaians. Now Ghana is a default nation. No. Don't you know that your country has no money, that we are being referred as a default country? Don't you know? These are the people that claim that they have the men. Oh. These are the people that we claim Omakosuku. These are the people, the so-called people that we thought to say they have been, they have attended school, they went to Yale, they went to Oxford. And oh, they've gone to Cambridge, they've gone to your friend is all the Ivy schools, schools. Oh, Oxford. Hey, young choir Oxford depend your coba bia near their best say kuro. One more call Oxford, your mutu krum has say. Bere and you more day. Me may mammy or call Oxford. Bere you ma woman day o kruma, woman dear boama and a kruma a tumpon. Ghana and Kwani you call Oxford, I ban their best say kruno. Wemo, a would differ for. Messi bebe so who mammy nim a would differ as a for. Ano omuti kuro ni mu no mama enkwada mebu ne maba wawonto ene Ghana sebio akwada ebu ne nsa sanitary pad ye the taxes atoso maami we your ba wo your ba ontimi ngina parliament en kebi mwan enkwada former MP for Bantam maami we krono ewudie ana omde abo oman Ghana sa bepemene Womudik school kakra no a womokoye. And I'm said those days, dodo no en abusiam ba brochire ni binti. Wombani na mabrochire ba ye vagabonds. Womo ba ya no mo de a friend is a certificate krom nsem ana me ko school wa ha ana me yese abekede womonteda. I see the comfort. Dr. Ren, you know all these things, and you still brought Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo, me supported in only 2016. At that time, no one president. That 2019, 2020, I campaign against Akufo-Addo. Me Akufo-Addo. You didn't about 2016, 17, 18. I, Dr. Ren, I campaign against him. At the first time, I didn't know so. Saying Nkwasi Ejuma say no obeye. Na menim se mpipra grocery no oba abaye pilolo Nkwasi Ejuma na menim se pilolo Nkwasi Ejuma no oba abaye ka menim se pilolo Nkwasi Ejuma na Akufo-Addo baye a enka sebio kama mbone hu dawro na men chade wo baye a wo ye Nkwasi Ejuma no 2018 I stood here in London, many people know, and I stated it, say Akufo-Addo is a John 10:10 criminal. And I did change last year, and 2019 I tell you Sami Jemfimu used John 10:10 that he's a thief, he came to steal and to kill. Some of us, yes, we supported him. I supported him in 2016. I am announced that I saw Baba yes, Pilolo and Nkwasi Ejuma. And then knew me you saw Nkwasi Ejuma. So we must not go and always be referring to the past. And I wouldn't, and I didn't buy it. Minima, I didn't buy it. Now, minim say Nkwasi Ejuma no obey yet. Me ben who so young Nkwasi Ejuma. I have demonstrated on the street of London. Mok de Ghana for the aya mama ma adwene no enda ho kakra mfa mboaye. Why me sremo I need die mo. Me no ye one. Na me pe wasem, na me do. Na my support order na enti me support am de ma wonti obegina support no na ba yeso wo begimi a onua hey I will tell you because adane do na Dr. Rem ekwa amenemu a I am only going there, nobody dey follow akronfo asefo wo muni omo ye monsama wo muni ye ka Satan ni nipa kro no a ono de bia no wo motete wo muni unshia Satan da Akufo-Addo na wahunu wo TV so you catch us show us a picture of Satan na wahunu da drawings ana ode baba be kire imagination drawings ana ode baba be kire Akufo-Addo no oti Jubilee House one no mote no wo mo ya kromfo measures a wo mo de ba ebuye ko mu taxes nko a wo koyi nuoma wo port a wotua hey We were beginning say ye de Akufo-Addo ne ba enti wo jimi a me yenka. Me de meka una Saudi Mahama banas wo jimi na sa won ka de a ene ye tojiwara na me na Kwame ato ampem. Hey, Daddy Reigns me bo modin aka kire wo me kama dwene. Na ade. Una automa me di. Hey, na me mpena no mpo na automa me di kura me kama dwene a kire. Ana onim. Yemu bi ne de ye twi ye meko ne nam wo ye nso so nsem hunu ne nsem fon so. Yemu bi beka no kore no kopem time a ye bewu because only the truth will set me and you free. But when in doubt, asem a eye court taking nyansa be ne wo. Asem a court de aba abontin nyansa be ne wo. Hwe abawa we ono wankase wonya wamfa sika no wasu onyaaya onye bia ene mpo kra no wobese so obefa kwan pa so so omfa kwan pa so oni kra wankyerem eno so kra ye pamo na hwe olidi panke we na omoye a na so obi tie akire na ye training no as a military man na wo pepa ne mpoboa ho ewo eye bema camp ana wo pepa ne mpoboa ho ewo efre sen teshi camp ana wo pepa ne mpoboa ho ewo Southern Command ana Central Command ana Northern Command na wo tonwom hey diddle the cat and the fiddle no wo whistle na wo whistle sa na adwene boni ba ne trim se na maame sika wo wi a we nyina na yesan so se yemfa sika ne san koma no de na me am yeso jeni am den hure ma me training ebo Ghana ho ban ene na border ebo Ghana ho ban na me nso me mfa so pa as a country ni say because me no me mfa so ne se me bo eye akronfo ho ban ana na otwetu no otu Akufo-Addo otwetu no otu Akufo-Addo Mesi Akufo-Addo no ono ane nkofo a na betu ne free akonya no so ono a ne nkofo wa hwene ya ne nkofo no a wono wo koba no a ne ho be ye hi se ne akusa esisi ni nyina ye hunu se akronfo no a na etututu wo president ko na akusa esisi no Gabon die papa ya wotu eye friend say ne otu eye prime minister president Ali Bongo Ali Bongo ne cousin no baako kan ne cousin onu ni sika wuri aye ode kwoto dan bi wa America o kan ku fo no hu Africa assemble credit akronfo ne di eni akronfo. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Anyway, we have to speak because that's the only thing as Ghanaians we have. As Ghanaians, we only have our lips, we don't have guns. So let us use our lips to speak truth to power with no fear. Let us speak truth. Let us speak truth. Fight for our country. Let us demand that the right thing must be done. On this note, I will say that I am very disappointed in the High Court judge. I am very disappointed in our judiciary system. You know, I have said again that anybody who knows the law is referred as a wise person. And anybody who knows the law, that the law is something as a nation we all must respect and obey. And for this outcome from the High Court, I say that indeed the conscience of our judiciary services are always going down. The conscience of that judge did not come alive. The conscience of the judge who stated that the OSP should return Cecilia Dapaah'S seized money within 7 days. I'm sorry. His conscience is dead. His conscience has not come alive. That judge should not be celebrated. That judge should not doesn't deserve to even be called a judge. Anyway, brothers and sisters, this is where time will permit us. Let's pray for Ghana. Let's pray. Let's pray for Ghana, because these things are a share before Emma Soja for a two abiding. And on behalf of all freedom fighters, I tell you, keep on doing the excellent job, keep on doing the good job. And one day, we will tell our stories. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever and ever. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Je repars là pour rencontrer le général. Oui, on repart là pour rencontrer le général, il n'y a pas de problème. Attention, allô? C'est le procureur. Allô? C'est où tu as quitté là-bas? Allô? Allô? Oui, allô? Oui? Oui? Non, ça passe pas bon.